What's up, guys? Mike Perry, Mastercraft Construction here. I am at my camp in Old Town, Florida, about 5 acres up here, and we're gonna begin the process of setting up camp. And your camp may look a little different in what you want to do, but I'm gonna kind of make a little video series for you guys about some first steps and go from there. Let's do it. Okay, so your property may or may not have monument markers. But a lot of old properties here in Florida, they're going to have like a cement monument stuck into the ground from a long time ago. You can kind of see that there. And that's going to show you the corners of your property. So what we did was, the first thing we did was we strung a line the whole way across to the next monument, which is, you'll see way down past the driveway here. And really you just pound a stake in with a nail so you can tie a line to it, make sure it's not being impeded by any brush or trees, so you have a nice straight line. Then what you're going to do is when you set your posts, you're going to see that they lay right on the line, and making sure, and again, we're setting the gate here, so we're going to make sure they're level. You can get yourself one of these little tools that sits right on the corner and shows the level in both directions. You can also just do it with a regular 2-foot or 4-foot level if you want. And then once you have it level, and go ahead and brace it up with some 2x4s or 2x6s. We just had these laying around, so that's what we used. Put a screw in through a stake, and then the thing's not going to move whenever you go to pour the concrete. So we went ahead and used a little John Deere here. It has an auger on the back, which helped a little, but realistically you can just dig these with a post hole digger. So we measured the gates, made sure we had the proper distance between posts, and they're all set and stable. Now we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to mix some concrete in my bucket here and bring it over and fill up the holes. And I'll catch up with you then. See ya. What's up, friends? Mike Perry, Mastercraft Construction here. In the first part of the building a fence or getting up a gate at camp video, I showed you guys how we strung a line from monument down to monument and set the line for these posts. And we went ahead and got them filled with concrete. Took about 4 60-pound bags each, and then filled the remainder with lime rock, just a little bit on the top. And I got our gate hung, so everything's nice and level, looks great. You know, the main thing you got to keep in mind here is when you set your posts, you got to take a careful measurement of the total width of your gates, and you have to include your hinges there, assuming you're using these kind of lug style hinges and not the through bolts, because they're all going to be a little bit different in width. And what I mean by is here. So if you measure your gates and don't account for this, you're going to be off. You can always adjust those a little bit out if you come up a little bit with, or if you come up with a little bit too much of a gap here. But you can't take more space if you got those posts set. So I always give myself a little bit of room there when you make that overall measurement. Then you're going to go ahead and you have to strike level lines on your posts, because likely your driveway or whatever road surface you have is not going to be level. I think we were about 1.5 inches from one side to the other out of level. So really we just had to raise this bottom hole that we drilled about 1.5 inches, and then we lined up level. So anyways, that's how you do those. I think this was 3/4 bit, and really they just screw in pretty easily, not too bad. One pointing down, the bottom pointing up, and this one pointing down. So that's your gate, guys. If you have any questions, just go and leave a comment in the comments, and be happy to see if I can answer it. I know there's a million different ways to do this stuff, but this is just what I thought would be the simplest. And we also did not inset our gate like some people do off of the fence line. We have, you know, these are two 10-foot gates, so 20 is perfect, and we've got a ton of room out here, so you just didn't need to inset it, so it'll run straight with the fence line. All right, take care, see ya.